Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kalah. Kukçu. And here's Owen. Distributed tidily. And he's certainly onside here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Kukçu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kalah does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. And it's Kalah. That has not gone well. Kalah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Kukçu. He's in a great position. Kalah! A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. That'll do under the circumstances. Kusanov. Saliba. Kukçu. Now it's Kalah. Kukçu. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister chips it through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne to McAllister. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Guardiola. Oh, good spread. Kukçu. Passes short and sharp. That is lovely. Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Guardiola. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's found the shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Now this could be a chance. Gets the shot away! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
McAllister, Hakimi, and it's De Bruyne. Hernandez, Van Dijk. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
This is Owen. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot a goal! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Kukçu, Kalah. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Saliba wins the duel this time. Kaká. And it's Kaká. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Rodri. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Kukçu. Great vision. This might spell danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Kusanov is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Messi, showing good feet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's a probing ball. Caceres, the man that is tenacity personified. Kukcu. This is Owen.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
McAllister. Beckenbauer. Hernandez. Now De Bruyne. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 27. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 15.
Beckenbauer. Hakimi. That's been drilled in. No mistake! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Kalah. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game.
And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
McAllister. And it's Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Nicely spread. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Kalah. Done delicately. Deftly away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy.
Big chance! Yes, it's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Palmer. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. That's Guardiola. Kalah. Now he's got space here. And this is Owen. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Belletti. Konate. Palmer chasing after it. Now it's Stojkovic. Belletti. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good ball over the top. Shoots! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Shot a goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
DiMarco. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel. Now it's Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri tries to play it through. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Opts for safety. DiMarco. Now it's Pedri. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Lewandowski. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Now DiMarco. And here's It's Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Can he get on the end of this? There's the crossfield ball. Guardiola. But he's forced to go back. Threads one in. Pedri. DiMarco. Stojkovic. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Rice. Nicely spread. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Stojkovic. Now it's Palmer. Messi. Kalah. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Aimed beyond the defence. Could try cutting inside here. And he's gone backward here. And it's made it. And the shot! And he's done it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
10.
Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Minutes has been indicated.
And it's Pedri. Great ball. There's the shot! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it.
And there's the end of the first half. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And the shot! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, straight chance! That's another chance! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that's well spotted. Belletti. Stojkovic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely, now then.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stojkovic. And it's DiMarco. Pedri. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a delicate... He gets big! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's gone in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice is fouled. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri, he's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. Pedri. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Oh, played through for the wide man. Caceres clears it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kusanov. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. And Konate. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Owen. Pedri. The final 5 minutes. Oh, sweet feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. And it's Stojkovic. Beckham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Caught offside that time. Knocks it into space. And here's Palmer. Now it's Pedri. Stojkovic. Stojkovic! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, it's come loose. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinct.
He gets big! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a promising position of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And it's Kalah. Guardiola. Aims beyond the defence. And he's in, shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kaká goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Guardiola. And this is Torres. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And here's Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Now there's a great chance! Now who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't...
Torres! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. Saliba. And it's Guardiola. And it's Messi. It's Pedri. And this is Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Fernando Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving.
Real chance! And it's in! Besiktas back on level terms! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's made its way to chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Showing good feet. Pedri. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Saliba.
2 added minutes
Pedri.
has been indicated.
And this is Torres. And Torres! Yamal. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Welcome our lads to the field.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Rodri. And it's Hernandez. Distributed tidily. And it's Pedri. Cafu. Here's Rodri. And it's Maradona. And Hernandez. Could move up a gear here. Kalah. Kalah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. He's had it taken off him. And the finish! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think...
And there's the shot! 60 minutes played. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
He is through here. Nice control. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba. Caceres. Guardiola. This looks promising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nice touch. Manchester United have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good spread. Cafu looking to run onto it. Pedri. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. Caceres for Messi. And it's Messi. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass. And that could set him on his way. And he's there to belt it away. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball.
Added time.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pedri. And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... Ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been... Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was, Peter, the pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Hazard. Now he's got space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood...
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kusanov gathers from the goal kick. Messi. It's Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Played back in. Well read, nice interception. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And here's Owen. Quality ball.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Owen. Owen! Oh, what has happened here? Incoming delivery. And here's the chance to counter. He was under real pressure there. Kalah can see things others simply cannot. Still goalless. Oh, good read.
Great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Kalah. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Owen, and he's got the beating of his man. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri. And it's Guardiola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vitinha. João Neves. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. And he's onside.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Guardiola. Caceres. Guardiola. It's Pedri. And it's Guardiola. And it's Kalah. Kalah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Now it's Rafinha. Mbappe! Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caceres. Pedri. And it's Guardiola. Now Kalah. Caceres. Can he get it through? Kalah. Deep cross. Van Dijk is there. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Referee's given a throw. Kusanov. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well played. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Oh, just skips past his man. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's made its way to it. And Owen! Marvellous goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
Owen really can't believe his luck when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Rafinha, well read, and the danger is averted. Guardiola. Caceres. And it's Guardiola. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves is onto it in a flash. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner it is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United
Number
with the
22,
corner. They're first.
Rafinha.
Now it's
Coming on to
Pedri.
replace him is
Guardiola.
number 10.
And this is Messi. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's hit the upright. Mbappe made a good run there. Works it forward. Robertson. Caceres, the man that is tenacity personified. Well, that has not gone well. Long ball upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Coming on the field is number 14.
Guardiola. Owen. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely ball, and he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he finish? It's there!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So is this the start of a comeback? Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Guardiola. Manchester United finding their passes. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Number 15.
And that's going to be a booking.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, well played, lovely. Pedri. Probing pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring show. It's in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, and it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Pulisic. He's looking wide. That's very neat. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Distributed tidily. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Kalah. Kalah! Decent hit and on target. Mbappe wriggles his way through. Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah. Still goalless at the moment. Kalah can so cleverly bypass the press.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Messi. Kalah. And it's Kalah. That has been slung wide. Goes for the shot! Messi. Foden. Jordan Henderson. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Now it's Pulisic. Hernandez. There's the crossfield ball, and it's Salah. Mohamed Salah, his great rival. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Kalah. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Hangs one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hernandez. Now Van de Ven. Hernandez. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Robertson. Saliba. And he's forced to go back. And Kusanov. Kalah. Guardiola. Kalah. And it's Guardiola. Saliba. Park Ji-sung. Salah. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Ramiro is there, and he can get that clear. Hernandez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. Caceres. Guardiola. Now Saliba. And it's Robertson. Kalah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Kalah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foden. That's a little off target. And here's Pulisic. Strokes it back. And here's Park Ji-sung. Chance for a shot! He scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. But he'll be thrilled inside.
Jordan Henderson. Foden. Plays a sharp little ball. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Timber does really well to win the ball there. Jordan Henderson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That ball looks a good one. He's free, and the shot! Robertson gets it away. Mohamed Salah has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Vitinha! Sudden chance to counter. Guardiola. Messi. Kalah. Guardiola. Now Pulisic. And it's Kalah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 11.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That
Shot, surely! Well, that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitutions taking place.
Morocco making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This looks promising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Kalah. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kalah is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Pulisic, can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Kusanov. Guardiola. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Messi gets into a good position. Messi. And it's Guardiola. Nice looking ball. Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 3
Hernandez.
minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Salah. Oh, he's found support out wide. Park Ji-sung is always looking to break lines. Ribery purring through the gears. Kalah. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Dyer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, there he is, always scheming, Ludovic Julie.
Yeah, and he really is a very smart operator, Peter, who provides a link between midfield and attack. He loves taking the ball on the turn in the channels, then quickly shifting it on. Remarkably unselfish, too.
He's being... And a chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guardiola. That looks a good ball through. Torres! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He has found the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the ball is out of play. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Pedri. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's found a way through. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Nistelrooy. Kusanov. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Kalah has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ribery. Yilmaz. Tries to pass it through. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Messi. Kalah can see things others simply cannot. Back into the middle. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Giroud. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? And he's and Torres! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Guardiola pulls short. Now this could be a chance. Kalah. Cleared away. And he whips it in. Oh, smashing header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Guardiola plays it short. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time getting close now. And this is Torres. Spread it left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out towards the right wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ribery. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yilmaz. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave your...
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! Japan are level! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Torres, and it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kalah. Pedri. Played down the flank. Not the most convincing of passes.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Jimenez. And Yilmaz. Guti is the team's great visionary. Pacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to play him in. Now it's Torres. He's had a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! That is a diamond of a goal! The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Manchester United go into the lead. Japan finding their passes. Juli will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a searching pass, chips it through, and he thumps it clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to...
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kalah. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Torres. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. Guardiola with the short one. And the finish! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kalah is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Swings in across. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
That's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. Messi finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Torres, and he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. Driving forward, nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. And
he cuts out the supply. And this is Torres. Played out to the right. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Kalah!
4 added minutes has
That
been
is
indicated.
commitment to the cause.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
He's on it. Can he get away? Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
They've played it short. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Cleared without complication. 4 extra minutes added on. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Julie receives it in a wide position.
Substitution.
Yilmaz has it out wide and in space. Can he get it through? Jimenez spots it and intercepts. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties.